So when I first got into woodworking, I would basically use, obviously a pencil, obviously tape measures to make all the measurements. If I needed to kind of, draw a straight line, I would utilize something, just a simple straight edge. And then for, some 90-degree or 45-degree angles, I would use like a framing square, and these are the basic tools that I would use whenever I would try to construct some kind of project, whether it be something like a simple shelf or bookcase. This was my saw of choice at that time. This is what I would use to make all my cuts. Being a novice in woodworking, I came to realize that just using a circular saw and a straight edge and the tools that I have here would not always ensure that you would have consistent results. You may measure 4 inches and be a little bit short, do the blade curve, or you go back and you measure 4 inches again, and maybe you're a little strong on that. And so to try to basically produce consistent results, I did a little research, and then I ended up picking up this Kreg rib cut device, and it actually, at least to me, it kind of improved my consistency in cuts. Obviously, the rib capacity of this is like 24 inches, so up to 24 inches I could rip on a piece of plywood. And I found it to be somewhat of an improvement. And I noticed that Kreg also produced, well, with this device, it gave me the ability to do rips, but it didn't give me the ability to do like cross cuts. And so doing a little bit more research, I came across Kreg's product that actually you can string them together, and basically it kind of has like a faux track saw setup. I looked into that, I looked at the prices, I looked at the reviews, and based upon my experience with this particular product, it made me dig a little bit deeper, and so I ended up learning about or discovering track saws or plunge saws, however you want to call them. And so I got pretty excited about them. They're pretty pricey, and so I went out and I was looking at the Festool, the Makita, the DeWalt. I ended up settling in on the DeWalt track saw, basically because at the time it was more economical, so it made more sense to me. Over time, I didn't do it all at once, but over time I ended up purchasing the 3 guide rails that are available in the DeWalt system. Here I have the 106-inch rail, which gives me the ability to basically cut a full sheet of plywood lengthwise, which is super helpful for rip cuts. And then here I have the 55-inch rail, which gives me the ability to do cross cuts. And then for smaller pieces, I have the 42-inch rail. Now, this system has really helped me with my basic carpentry skills. It's helped me to actually make a more finished product. I've enjoyed using this track saw. It is a cordless version. I believe DeWalt makes a corded version. This is the FlexVolt 60 volt track saw. Obviously, it rides along the rail. Right. The unique thing about this particular brand, the DeWalt, is it actually cuts on both sides of the rail. So that gives you the ability to, if you choose to, you can cut down one side and then cut up the other, which is a little bit of versatility with the rails that DeWalt provides. As I said, I've enjoyed using this track saw. It's had enough power for me. It hasn't failed me as of yet. I'm still on the original blade. I really enjoy it overall.